Welcome to the Queen's Table Podcast. I am your host, Marissa J, and today we're talking about Andrew Cuomo. Yes, Andrew Cuomo's in the news again. Nick Cannon is on the show again. Well, not on the show, but we're talking about him again. And there's a new little surprise here. Miss Porsche Rosmon. We're going to speak to that. Listen, guys, I know all the hype and everything, and I was really conflicted to do an episode on her because of the fact that she's local, and I mean, it's going to ruffle some feathers because y'all know I don't sugarcoat shit. You know, I don't sugarcoat anything, and I really hate that I had to go in as hard as I did on her, but I mean, somebody had to do it, so, I mean, I don't know. Where I did go over Andrew Cuomo in a previous episode, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with you, I have no fucking clue what the fuck I said. I have no idea. Y'all know I'm busy. Y'all know I got a lot of irons in the fire. And, yeah, I'm doing this episode Wednesday, the day before. So, y'all know last week I didn't come out with an episode. Why is that? Listen, girl, a bitch has been busy. I told you. A bitch has been busy. So, anyhow, yeah, we're gonna get into those things, but I don't know what I said about Andrew Cuomo before, but I know it was last year. It was during the height of the pandemic when everybody's dying and shit. And so he's in the news again. He resigns, and honestly, there's you just have to listen to the segment, but like really and truly, it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. This isn't what you think it is. It's not what you think. Nothing is ever as it appears to be, okay? There's always going to be some veil, some smoke screen that you're not seeing. And even after I break it down, there's still probably things that are coded that, you know, like I would never be able to see coming. But once you're able to take certain walls down, you're able to understand the bigger picture a lot better. So there's a reason why he resigned, but I promise you it wasn't because of the sexual allegations. Okay? It just wasn't. And as far as Nick Cannon goes, listen, he is a wild boy, guys. Nick Cannon is a wild boy. He really thinks that he's slick. So we're going to get into that. I do want to go ahead and say, because I can't remember if I actually mentioned it in the segment or not, but he did clear up those medical rumors and whatnot. I talk about it into the segment, so just, yeah. But I think I talk about it. If I didn't, go watch the Breakfast Club interview that's what he's on, and he did clear up all of that medical stuff. But I mean, shit, like, what the fuck else is he supposed to think? I mean, shit, nigga. With the shit that you already have floating out there, like, what the fuck else? Anyhow, so, yeah. As far as the emails go, I'm still working on it, you guys. I'm still working on it. It's shut down. Please stop sending emails. I can't. There's not enough room. I didn't know that your mailbox could get so full to where you can't receive messages anymore. I didn't know that was a thing, and it has been a thing for the last 2 weeks now. Super great, wonderful, awesome, amazing. But if you need to get in touch with me, right into the show, you can always hit me up on Instagram. I don't always post on Instagram, but you know, I be on there. I be on there a lot. So hit me up at TQT Podcast on IG. Or possibly, don't do it through Facebook because I really don't be checking that shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't be checking that shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. But you can always hit me up on IG. Okay. I guess that's it. Let's get into the show. So your boy Nick Cannon came onto the Breakfast Club a few days ago. And he said some wild ass shit immediately, like right off the bat. So let me go ahead and say this. He does explain the whole medical situation. I did come out with an episode with a segment on him talking about how he was making baby factories to suck the bone marrow out so that he could live longer. Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. But if you go onto the Breakfast Club and you look up that interview, he does explain more in depth. But listen, with the information that was being provided, what the fuck else was I supposed to say or think? How the fuck else we supposed to think, nigga? But okay, you explained it, so thank you. Appreciate it. So in that interview, he starts off right off the bat. Charlamagne talked about, oh yeah, you know, you knocking all these chicks up and everything, you know what I'm saying? What's the blueprint? What's the blueprint? You know, yeah, all that man folk talk. So Nick, yo, this a goofy ass nigga. Nick come around and he goes, yeah, no, I'm not like that. I just happen to find myself in situations in which I'm surrounded by women who are free like that. Nigga, fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Every bitch is just cool with popping out your baby? Wow. That's insane. That's insane. And here's the thing. So many dudes present themselves to be like a lover boy like that, okay? And let me tell you how I know that Nick Cannon is nothing but pure fucking bullshit, all right? Because I've ran into these niggas. This is how it go. So, you meet up with this dude. Y'all hanging out, y'all having a good time. He mentions, oh yeah, you know, like I'm into the polyamory thing, you know, I have several different partners and we, you know each other and they cool and it's fun. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Do your thing. No judgment passing here. Do your thing. That's cool. I'm, you know, like I go on dates and I hangs out with other folk too. So that's cool. So he continues to, and I'm not talking about any one specific person. I'm talking about several people. Just about every guy that I've encountered that was so pro polyamory. Well, all except for this one, Zach. He's pretty cool. But everybody else, like, yeah, this is us. This is what we do. This is great. It's wonderful. But then you end up having a date one night. He calls you up, hey, what you doing? Oh, well, I'm getting ready to go out on a date. Oh, you going on a date? Or with who? Well, you don't know him. Oh, well, what the name is? Where you work at? Who is baby mama? Where y'all going? What y'all finna do up there? Y'all finna go eat? Where y'all finna eat at? What you gonna do if I show up? Hey, what he gonna do if I show up? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? Some ain't motherfucking right. What the fuck is this? So that's how the shit always goes. It's cool. It's all gravy until you have another love interest. Charlamagne asked Nick Cannon, so what happens when you encounter a woman that moves the same way that you move? Nick Cannon say, well, those are the bitches that I wear condoms with. Wow. So it's cool and it's gravy when you do it. But if another woman does it, if a woman decides, you know what, I want to have and raise a tribe of 12. So I'm going to have 12 children by 12 different men. And I'm going to raise them accordingly. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? What happens then? Oh, hell nah. That bitch been ran through. 12 niggas? What? That bitch been ran through. But you got 12 bitches pregnant? Wow. Okay. You're so wild boy. You are wild. You're wild. You're wild. And that's how these niggas do. That's exactly how these niggas do. Listen, I don't know. Listen, y'all know that I'm still trying to figure out the sound engineering shit, and I don't really be knowing what I'm doing half the time. So I don't know if this is going to be a segment that is previous to this segment that we talking about now, or if it's a future segment that y'all finna hear in a second. But we finna talk about Porsche Rosmon, and Porsche Rosmon was everything that black men said that they wanted. She was beautiful. She was smart. She held her own. She paid her own fucking bills. She was doing extra shit. Paying her own bills and some more shit. Got 3 businesses that she did all by herself. He never lifted a finger for not a one of them. She was everything that black men said that they wanted. With this man since they were fucking teenagers. 18 years they've been together. Been married for 5. And just because this woman decided that she figured out how she can love herself, he don't want nothing to do with her. Ladies, let me tell you. I'm going to go ahead and tell it to you like this. These niggas, they going to do whatever the fuck they want to any goddamn way. So be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. All of this self-love, not self-love. What am I talking about? All of this, how to be more feminine. And instead of doing this, do this. Instead of raising your voice, then talk quieter. However upset you are, just bring your voice down another notch. That's more feminine. Nigga, fuck that. I'm gonna talk however the fuck I want to talk, because these niggas gonna run through. They are going to run me into the ground. Either way, I cut it. So I'm going to be myself. All this talk about changing people. Everybody want to fucking change into something that they not. You can be feminine. You can be aggressive. You can be all of these things, but it doesn't make you any less of a woman. Or any more of a woman. If you's a woman, you's a woman. You got titties and a vagina, you's a woman. So, I mean, I don't know what else you want from me. These niggas are going to say whatever the fuck they want to say. They're going to do whatever the fuck they're going to do. So you might as well just go ahead and be yourself. And stop listening to all of these women who are giving all this advice about, you know what, let me stop myself, because that's another segment in and of itself that I'm not even prepared for. So we're not going to talk about that. But stop trying to change yourself for these niggas, because they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. They don't want to understand it. So just be yourself. Do you. Be happy with you. Love yourself. Because if you can't even stand to be with yourself alone by yourself, how in the fuck are you going to expect somebody else to be with you? If you miserable alone, nigga, he finna be miserable alone. What the fuck are you doing? Learn to love yourself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, love yourself first. That way you can see what love isn't. And then you don't waste 18 years of your life that you could have been happy. I can't imagine that. I wasted the majority of my 20s on that bitch ass nigga. Listen, and I'm just, 18 years? Oh, Lord. Thank God they didn't have any kids together. But at the same time, like, damn, you wasted all of this time pleasing this man. She was everything you niggas say y'all wanted. Everything. Oh, I'ma treat you like a queen. If I get a bitch like that, I treat her like a queen. No, the fuck you wouldn't. No, the fuck you wouldn't. Cap. Cap. No, you wouldn't. No. So, and we get further in depth with that into that segment. So I don't know if this is going to be, maybe y'all already heard it. I don't fucking know. I don't know how I'm going to arrange this shit. But anyways, Nick Cannon is a wild ass boy. That's all I got to say about it, guys. That's all I got. He like to flip the script. Oh yeah, women just love to be with me like that. Nigga, Are you cereal? Like Rice Krispies and Trix? Are you cereal? Wow. Okay. Well, bitches love you. All right, that's great. And you just popping out kids. Look, he can afford them. So fuck it. Like, he's not creating, these kids that are going to be fatherless and who are we to, because I hear a lot of folks talk about, well, like he's with every child that he has, he's dividing his time amongst those children. Listen, get out of folk houses. Get the fuck out of folks' homes. Don't do that shit. It's the same thing with like all of these white celebrities coming out talking about they ain't washing themselves and they ain't washing their kids. Get the fuck up out their houses. Okay, that's weird and it's nasty and it's gross. Let's move the fuck on. Get the fuck up out of their houses. We may think that it's weird and nasty and gross, but that's how they live their lives. So, okay, fuck it. Why are we so fucking concerned about what somebody else does in their own home? How are we the end all be all, say so at all, when it comes to somebody else's household? That shit don't even make any fucking sense. That's their house. Stay up out of it. Like, what are we doing? He can afford them kids. They'll be fine. They will be fine. This man is making money every second of every day. His stock is not going to go down. At all. So, I mean, it's Nick Cannon. He gonna do whatever the fuck he want to do. But ladies, beware of niggas like that. Like, if you're good, if you're cool with being in a harem, if you cool with that, fucking run it, ma'am. I'm all about women being able to have the right to choose to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Just like men choose to do whatever the fuck they want to do. They want to have a whole bunch of bitches. Like, but we can't have an extra nigga or two? Okay, well. So if you cool with being in a harem, ma'am, run that shit. You be the head of the harem. You know what I'm saying? Shit, go run that shit. All right, do your thing. I am not mad at you. No judgment here. But that's not me. I know I'm not finna do that shit. I know that. If you gonna have 2-3 extra girls, trust and believe I'm only gonna admit to 2-3 extra niggas. I'm just saying. No, I'm playing, guys. I'm playing. I'm going over the top. But listen, bottom line is, Let Nick Cannon can do whatever the fuck Nick Cannon want to do because Nick Cannon can afford that shit. As long as you can afford that shit and you're not creating a nuisance for the public, then fine. Do whatever the fuck you're doing. It's not hurting nobody. He's not hurting anybody. He's not hurting these kids. These kids are going to grow up fabulously. It'd be great if he could adopt some kids, but okay, he making them. Cool, whatever, do you. He can do that shit. But, ladies beware. This nigga is, he's a dime a dozen. All these niggas think like this. All of them think like that. All of them do. So, and then they even have a bigger problem if you're celibate. So, it's like you can't win for losing with them. Just do you. Just do you. Don't get into shit just because your man got into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your own identity. Do your own thing. Do what you want to do. Do what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, be an individual. Be an individual. It's okay. Perfectly fine. And niggas, y'all just gotta deal with this shit. Because what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You got niggas running around here thinking that they Nick Cannon but can't provide for any of these kids. None of them. What are you doing? So, that's all I got to say on that. All right, so we've got Governor Andrew Cuomo. He is resigning after 11 counts of sexual assault. Now, these sexual assaults, I'm not going to go through all of this, but, it was, groping, like one incident. He had taken the name tag off of someone and his fingers lingered on her breast a moment too long, making sexually suggestive comments. But depending on the context, it could be a regular conversation. Anyhow, so after these 11 counts of sexual assault, he's welcoming an investigation. This started last year, and he was just like, "Oh, I sexually assaulted somebody. Oh, well, do y'all want to look into this? Like, somebody look into this." Because he rose to a lane of fame that he hadn't received before, even though he had been married to a fucking Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, last year was his time to shine. So he ends up welcoming an investigation, and that's how all of this came about. Now, my question is, why is he resigning after this and not the killing of a whole bunch of old folks? And I know that a lot of people are wondering the same question, but then after thinking about it and then looking back and double checking, I had to fact check my facts because sometimes my facts just be made up in my head. And so I have to go and make sure that it's an actual thing. So I went back and I'm like, all right, wait a minute, hold up now. What happens if such and such? And I go back and I check it out. Let me break it down for you. So Cuomo was forced with figuring out what to do with all of these old folks in New York during the height of the coronavirus, epidemic that broke out beginning of last year. There was a bunch of old people. He had to figure out what the fuck to do with them. So he ended up mandating that nursing homes take COVID-19 patients, which was essentially killing a metric fuck ton of old people. Then he fudged the numbers. Like, New York was doing so great. Then he wrote a book. Had he not have written a book and just explained, what the fuck else could I do, I think he really could have skated by. Like, okay, I had an epiphany. Can I speak today? I had an epiphany not too awful long ago. You know, I do criticize even the people that I admire. I can recognize when they fucked up and be able to say, you know, yeah, I admire this person a lot, but they fucked up in this one incident or these handful of incidences. I was discussing this with a friend of mine, and then I thought to myself, one of the main things that I criticized him about is the him drinking that glass of water while he was down in, or up in wherever you're located. He's over in Flint, Michigan, where he knows that the water's not fucking drinkable, and he takes a fucking sip of the damn water and it's like, see, it's fine, even though it wasn't fine. BT dubs. What is today? August 11th. August 11th, 2021, Flint, Michigan still does not have drinkable water. So, that's one of the things I criticize him about. Like, you knew. Like, why would you do something like that? But then the alternative is, what the fuck else could he have done? What else could he have done? Had he have gone out and Donald Trumped it, you know, he would have caused a panic. Look at what Donald Trump birthed. QAnon and an entire insurrection. Like, come the fuck on, guys. Come on. So what the fuck else could he do? Had he have just said, hey, you know, once the shit hit the fan and there was no way out of it, instead of saying, you know what, like, I get it, but here's the thing. Who had a better alternative? Who? Because I had to choose who lived and who died. I chose the people that were closer to death. So what the fuck else could I have done? Had he have explained it that way in a political sense? I'm no politician. But had he have said it in a much more tactful way, I think he could have skated by on that. But now the families of these dead elderly people have the right to sue the city if he's found guilty, as the investigation is still ongoing. It's all political, guys. It's all political. So if he were to come out and be like, and admit any guilt in the passing of all of these folks, then the families would have the right to sue the city. So if they just get rid of the governor without having to admit that he did purposefully killed these people, then everybody can go home safe and not be in jail. That's the way that they're thinking, you guys. That's what this is all about. So, it's all political. Okay, so buckle up, because this is a fucking story. So, once upon a time, Marissa was very, very clumsy and dropped her phone like 6 times in one day. It was terrible. It was a horrible, horrible day. And since then, Marissa has dropped her phone several more times. So, I don't like new things. Sorry, it's a quirk of mine, okay? But I don't like new things. I don't like getting new phones. I don't like getting new devices. I don't like learning new things, certain things. There's a lot that I like to learn. Yeah, sure, absolutely. But as far as incorporating certain things into my daily habits, I don't like that. I like my routine. I don't like change. So, I haven't gotten a phone. It's barely usable at this point. I'm gonna get a new phone. I'm gonna get one. I cracked the back of it too today, actually. So slammed it in the door of my car door. So that was fun. I'm spiraling. let's get into it. So I hadn't heard this until a friend of mine had contacted me, and she's like, hey, this whole situation is crazy, huh? Because y'all know I live in Middle Tennessee, and this is where this is all is happening. And so I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, bitch, have you been living under a rock? I'm like, no, bitch, my phone has been broken. I don't know what's going on. So she had to send me all of the links. And then I gotten several links from my niece. We sat down and watched a lot together. Like what? Porsche Rosmon. Let's talk about it, okay? So Miss Porsche, I'm going to go through the chain of events here, okay? So she's at this convention for work in Vegas, okay? She's there with her sister-in-law, okay? This is her husband's brother's wife, okay? So she ain't doing no fuck shit. She there on some work shit and on some business shit, and there with family that would tell if she was doing any fuck shit, okay? So not that is an important piece of the puzzle, but it comes back around later on. So, okay, just keeping that in mind. She is driven home by her brother-in-law. This is the husband's brother. Now, we are assumedly supposed to believe that there was no heads up on this. Okay, on what's about to happen, the fuck shit that I'm about to tell you. We're supposed to believe that she ain't got to jump on it. Her brother-in-law and her sister-in-law with them. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody supposed to be. Okay, well. Okay, let's assume that she really didn't have to jump on it. She come home to an empty apartment. Her first inclination is to go on live. What? She starts recording. What? She's recording her empty apartment. Her husband, while she was gone at her convention in Vegas, he emptied out the apartment and dipped. We finna get to him in a minute. Don't worry. We finna get to him in a minute. But right now we're speaking on Miss Porsche Rosmon, okay? Now, Miss Porsche, she is a recently affirmed self-love coach. She has 3 businesses. Okay. And I think it's prudent to understand one thing cause she went on live a couple of times. Like she put all the business out there. All of it. She put all her business out there, guys. She put all of her business not in the street, on the net, on the internet, with socials and stuff. So she on TikTok. She's on everywhere. So she's recording her empty apartment, and she's like, he left me my wedding dress and all of my other stuff. Now here's the thing. This is very important to understand. I am not going to mention what businesses she has. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Okay? So if you're wondering, oh, well, what does she do? You can look it up, but I'm not finna mention it. Okay? For a reason. The reason is this. I think this is all cat. I'm sorry, but get the vibranium shield with the star in the middle of it. Because you Captain America. Cap, ma'am, Cap. You did this on purpose to go viral. No. Before you cut me off, hear me out. Hear me the fuck out. It was Cap. Do I think this was all orchestrated? Absolutely not. No. I do believe that he actually did some bitch ass hoe shit and dipped in the middle of the night like a thief in the night. Just gotta escape off the plantation. Gotta get to freedom. Okay. He dipped like a bitch. Okay. I believe he did that. But I also believe that she didn't think that he was going to do it in the way that he did. If we're to believe that the sister-in-law and the brother-in-law didn't say not a word to her. Mm-hmm. But if we're supposed to believe that, then okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you didn't know that this shit was going to go down the way that it did. But I 100% believe that he took advantage of the situation. She took advantage of the situation. She saw an opportunity to go viral, which she did. And her name and her business name is out there. 2 videos I had seen on it started off with her business names. Yo! All right, I'm not upset about the hustle. Okay, do your thing. But then just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Let the people, talk. Just leave it at that. Honey, baby, are you sitting down? Because it gets crazier, okay? It gets crazier. She knew it was coming. She capitalized on it, but she kept going on live. She wouldn't stop going on live. Like, okay, I respect the hustle, but ma'am, get a PR agent. Get off the internet. Why are you responding to people? And what I'm about to say, I'm not saying this in a derogatory sense. She has already said in one of her many, many lies that she's been to therapy. But ma'am, tell your therapist all of this. Why are you putting it on social media? Like, okay. And because of all of the messiness that has come out, you get a peek into her life and you get a peek into... I'm not saying, oh yeah, she spells all her business and tells her whole life story. I'm not saying all of that. I don't know this woman from Adam. Okay, I can't pick her out of a lineup like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. I don't know her, but you get a peek into her life a little bit, and you kind of realize, like, damn. She was doing literally everything that black men say that they want a woman to do. And then some. She was so extra with how much she loved her husband. I don't think she saw that her husband didn't really love her back. Hey, listen, now I know some of y'all say, oh, Marissa, what gives you the right to talk about somebody else's marriage and blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. You have a public persona. You put your shit out there. People saw it. It goes viral. You continue to go viral because you're responding to these people. And it's not a good look, sis. What are you doing? The fact, okay, going back to her being a self-love coach recently, okay? The fact that she went on this public rant, this very public rant, shows that she's really got to work on this whole self-love thing before she decides to become a coach. A coach knows how to play football. A coach has played football before. Been in it. In and out of it. So maybe take the label off for right now. $20 says in 2 months she writes a book. But listen, honey, get yourself a PR agent because you gonna really spend this. You're gonna really spend this real good, girl. Real good. But see, here's the thing. After all of that, her, putting her business out there, whether she did it intentionally for the clout or not, okay? Shame on all of the black men who attacked her. Like, there were so many comments like, well, that's what happens when you run off to Vegas and decide it's a hot girl summer and shit, like insinuating, telling her that she was cheating on him and that's why he did that. First of all, from the shit that I done seen, this fucking rodeo clown ass nigga. Listen. Guys, let me get to him in a minute. Don't worry. I'm not gonna forget. But these men are sitting here. They're the ones that are insinuating that she did something to deserve this. Well, don't nobody just do that for nothing. You must have done something. This is why black women can't keep a man. And you wonder why we don't feel safe around you. Let me clarify that. So I'm watching this video and I cannot for the life of me fucking find it at all. I have no clue who did it. If you know, let me know and I'll put it in the description. Like, I'll update this and great, wonderful. But if not, okay, whatever. But there was this video that I came across and it was like a 40-minute video, I think. Like the last 20 minutes of it was just this montage of black women responding to this question that was asked by a black man. That was, black women, do you feel safe around black men? And expecting this flood of, yes, we love our black men and blah, blah, blah. There was a flood of, no, I don't trust you. There was a flood of, I don't trust you. Let me say that again. There was a flood of I don't trust you. And I know I didn't share it anywhere because I was conflicted on what I had just seen. Me personally, okay? I would feel much safer in a room full of black men than a room full of white men. You also have to understand that I live in the South. So, I feel much more comfortable. And I know that I can say that because I've been placed in certain situations before. And I'm going to leave it at that. But I know for a fact that I would feel much safer in a room full of black men than a room full of white men. However, I could not refute what I had just said. 20 minutes of black women explaining why they don't trust you. Black men do better. I mean, and I get it and I see it. And then after speaking on it with some folks, I began to realize that some of the black men in my life that I trusted, like, do I really trust them? If I were in trouble, serious trouble, if I was in some serious trouble, could I count on how many black men in my life could I count on? Because I would like to say all, but I know that to not be true. So black men do better, I guess. Like, do better. And I know that there's going to be so many black men and be like, well, black women, y'all got to do better too. Because, this isn't about us. This isn't about us right now. You have a fucking problem, so fix it. Black women are saying they don't fucking trust you. Fix that shit. Figure out whatever the fuck it is that you need to figure out and fix that shit. And on top of it, let me add to it, leave black women out of it too, by the way. Leave black women out of it. Because the number one thing that I always get, well, what are we supposed to do? Well, how do we go about? Nigga, I don't know. I have a vagina. I don't know. You figure it out. Leave black women out of this shit. We're not black men. Stop masculizing us. Like, this is, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. And yeah, I'm aware I mispronounced the word. Okay, we're gonna skate right the fuck on by that. All right? But still, don't do that. Don't do that. We got our own shit that we need to figure the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to figure out how to take care of that shit. Because that's some real toxic ass shit. That's toxic as fuck. Imagine the type of people that you least trust in the world. Surrounded by them. Come on. We shouldn't mistrust anyone. But to have someone say, I don't trust you? Wow. When your granddaddy came from the era of your word is your bond. Now I understand not everybody had a great granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Like an amazing grandfather. From what I am aware of, my grandfathers were, my grandpa, one of them, he was amazing. He was wonderful. He was awesome. From what I understand, but he definitely went by your word is your bond. You break that shit, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy was very well respected. You break that shit, then you ain't shit. And now it's just like, niggas don't give a fuck. You know, because your word's no longer your bond anymore. I don't give a shit about that. Y'all gotta fix this. Y'all gotta fix this. Now, okay, let me go ahead and wrap this on up. Because I'm going to take this on over, okay, to the coon raccoon, the husband. So, you take all of the shit in the apartment, everything, sofa. He took the bed, y'all. He took the bed. He took everything, end tables, lamps. I don't know if he took the dishes or not, but he took everything, guys. He took everything while she was gone. And I saw a lot of comment, well, that's how women do. Okay, in abusive ass relationships, was she beating on them? Nigga, are you a victim of domestic assault, sir? she had already admitted, like not admitted, but she had already said and explained all the shit that she was already paying for. Listen, she said that in therapy, they was talking about it, and he was like, this is before she was before she was like, I want to start my own business. I want to do, this, that, and the third. He was talking about living in separate houses and shit. She like, okay, if you wanting to live in separate houses, let's go to therapy. So they talking about this shit in therapy, and it comes out she wants to start her own business or get into another business or something, because she got 3 business. You know how we do. You know how we do. Every black woman got a toe in at least 8 different pools. Come on now. I'm sure she got irons in the fire. Come on now. She ain't no silly bitch. I tell you that. She ain't no silly bitch. I'll tell you that. So she's talking about, okay, this is what I want to do. And he's like, yeah, okay, in order to do that, not only we going to have to live in separate houses and shit, I'm going to need you to pay an extra $600 worth of bills. Now, she already paying her car payment. She already paying the insurance on the car. She paying for all kinds of shit. All of her expenses that deal with any of her businesses. He's never helped fund her in any of this shit. Like, this nigga is wild. He is out of control. Now, listen. He made this post, guys. He made this post. And it was insane. He gaslit her in this post like, I'm not mad at her. I just really wishes she gets the help that she needs. And I mean, like, I feel sorry for her. She doesn't have friends. Then he said the daddy issues? That he doesn't deserve to be with daddy issues and trauma? That took me out. That took me all the way the fuck out. I'm not going to read the whole post because that shit is triggering. I'm sorry, but that shit is triggering. That is my ex talking right there. Right? If he was smart enough to put them string of words together, that would be him. That's triggering for me. So I'm not finna read it. I read it once. That's all. That's more than enough for me. I'm good. But this nigga gaslighted the fuck out of her. Talking about her daddy issues. Then she went back on live to respond to all of what he had said. And then she was like, people were asking about what he meant by that or whatever. And she goes into trigger warning, goes into like, I'm not going to get into it, but she was molested and some shit had happened and stuff had went down. And she talked about that. And it's like, whoa, like, goddamn. Like, why are you airing all of this out? Ma'am, put the phone down. Give me the goddamn phone. Give me the motherfucking phone. What are you doing? And I understand there's women that are coming out, like that, the same thing happened to me and yada, and this, that, and the third. And okay, we do understand that black men do have a problem, but do we have to understand it like this? Like, there was so many different ways that she still could have gone viral, but in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should have consulted a lawyer before she did all of this shit. You see, I'm not mentioning the nigga's name. I don't know what tricks he got up his sleeve. Shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Yo, guys. Don't do that. Don't put your shit out there. Talk to a friend, talk to a therapist. But when you put your business out there like that, you leave the door open for vultures to swoop in and destroy whatever remnants of that relationship that you got left. Why the fuck are you putting that shit on the motherfucking internet? Why? For folks to pray on so much, 20,000 views in like an hour and a half. Like, it was insane. That shit went viral. Shade Room covered it. It went viral. Guys. Ooh. I told you it was a roller coaster. I told you this was a motherfucking story. Lord of mercy. Black man, get your motherfucking shit together. This nigga ain't shit. Let me tell you about how this nigga is not fucking shit. She already paying more bills than any wife should ever pay. Now, y'all know me personally, institution of marriage, not necessarily from my tax bracket, okay, at the moment, all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not there yet. I might be one day, I may not be. Who fucking knows? But I'm living in the present moment. And right here, right now, that's not for me. However, if that were to become me at any point in time, excuse, there will be a clear understanding that you, sir, will be the provider. He got her paying her own car insurance, y'all. Her own car insurance. Why? Insurance rates are higher for men. If you're married, it will lower the fucking rate, you idiot. You losing money because you want to be spiteful. Because you mad because she found out how to love herself and didn't need your rusty, dusty butt nigga ass to do it for her. The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No. This is, I hope and pray. I wish on every single star that she takes this nigga for everything he worth. Just for the pure fuck of it. For the simple, if for nothing else, for that motherfucking poster he made about her. That was ugly. And that was spiteful. That was disgusting. I'm not mad at her. Oh, for real? Why'd you block her on all of your social media? Oh, this nigga is wild. That's a wild boy, y'all. That's a wild boy. He's wild. Anyway, I hope the Miss Porsche can get a PR agent real motherfucking quick. I really do. Ma'am, you could spin this so well. I don't know if she listens. But ma'am, you could spin this so well. Get you a good PR agent. Go on a book tour. Go on a virtual book tour. Ma'am, you could do so much. Okay, that's all I got for this segment. So yes, I am aware of the fact that we still need to have DJ Flex back onto the show and that we need to have Billy Brown onto the show as well. Y'all know me. I'm not one to spill out too much business. Maybe I am just a little bit. But as far as, listen, these questions that you guys have sent in from the relationship episode with DJ Flex, the questions are great. The questions are wonderful. I'm waiting to hear from him. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like, oh yeah, everything's all hunky-dory. But you know, like we're just doing other things right now. And then, oh no, we're just going to fade away and we're not going to do the other episode. I don't know. No, I'm not. Y'all know I'm not like that. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I ain't heard from him. I understand that people get busy. I understand that people, have other things to do. And that's perfectly fine. That's cool. That's dope. That's all right. I don't mind that at all. But I hadn't heard from him. So there's really not too awful much that I could do about that on that point. I guess I could go over the questions and answer them by myself. But the questions that you guys had aimed for him, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess I just wouldn't answer those. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what you want to do, what y'all want to hear. If y'all don't even want to hear about it, that's perfectly fine too. We ain't even got to talk about it. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Mr. Billy Brown is also very, very busy. Now that I do know for a fact that he got a lot of shit going on. And yo, I salute that man. I salute him because he is doing a lot for the community around here. Like, these kids fucking love him. They love him. They love him. He seems like a pretty dope human being. So we'll definitely get into those at some point. But until then, you guys get to hear more of me, my beautiful voice, talking about a whole bunch of shit and ranting on about shit that probably isn't even going to matter by this time next week. So there you have it. All right, that's it.
Yay!